a kid.
It's all part of the show. How about a little more noise for Young Black while we're getting set up here? Amazing. Before we start, I suppose I should tell you a little bit about ourselves. We come from quite far away in the Northwest Territories. I'm from the Sawtooth region, Redelico, the ghetto by the river, land of this. Yeah, we'll call it the ghetto by the river for now. And we got on the deck here the beautiful Alex Jones, who is actually from here, but left at 10 years old, and this is the first trip back she's ever made since. Could I get a little bit of volume out of my mic, please? A little low, little low. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But before I say too much, let's start. Mic down, please. Where I'm from, your home is a horizon. The streets are paved with stone, riddled with violence. Where I'm from, your life is what you make it. And you can have what you want long as you take it. Social status isn't something that's measured in diamonds. Your will to survive it, overcome what the smile is. See, it's hard to talk about it sometimes, I can be honest. These eyes can barely close anymore, staring in silence. And I can't help but question life and how cheap this all is when I see so many friends trade theirs for literally nothing. See, I've been flirting with the devil so long, her arms are open. The bottles pop, the kettle's on, and the spoon is cooking. And now my body tells a story in tattoos and scars. If how far I'm willing to go to reach up and touch these scars. In the face of addiction, we are all brothers and sisters. Only some are for the better and others no longer with us. Together we can weather this storm, albeit endless. We can watch it pass together through the window of my housing unit. And I know you've been down a long time, probably used to it. And I know suicide can't be easy because I tried to do it. But I've been blessed with some people in my life that could help me through it. Now I'm better, it's time to move on to something bigger. Believe me when I say that these dark days don't last forever. The shadows fade, the storms clear, and the days get better. See, everybody's got a limit, it doesn't matter how hard you push them. And trying to be someone who don't need nobody just isn't working. And they've been knocking at this door forever, expecting it to open. But there ain't nobody left inside, and ain't nobody coming. See, I used what I had to work with and never said it was perfect. Now every time I talk to God, I ask him to spare no mercy for me. Yeah. Yo. Instead, give your protection to those who would love to hurt me. I'm the richest story, an underdog in his glory. No stranger to confrontation, biting back in a hurry. So please don't be mistaken, this here ain't even my story. There's a million other people just like me outside these doors waiting. And they deserve a second chance just like the one you gave me. Had enough of poverty, had enough of apologies. Had enough of feeling like there's nowhere in this world for me. Like there's nowhere in this world for me. Like there's nowhere in this world for me. There's nowhere in this world for me. Thank you so much. From this point moving forward, I would like to acknowledge and I would like to say that I do speak on some... I think you're playing the song again. No worries. We could have done it again. That was pretty nicey, thank you. But I'd like to point out, make a quick acknowledgement that I do touch on some touchy subjects. And we speak about drug addiction, we speak about overcoming ourselves, and we speak about adversity. That though we can share this moment together, we must not forget that when we leave these doors, there's an opportunity to change from what we learned from each other tonight. My story is one of tribulations, dark times, and hard nights. But through that, we found something. This thing we do, I believe, is the story of that. Without any more. How about song 2? I'm thinking clearly, life is but a dream. Lost in a yellow city, trying to find me. Bright lights in the rear view, far as I see. And I ain't pulling over long as I can breathe. See, I could kick it off in a minute if I wanted. It's kind of funny thinking how all of this year got started. We used to have nothing, hustling without a profit. We on top of the world, I'm screaming, take it. Spent too many days on the bottom to think it's over. Know that it's kind of crazy to say, but hell, I don't want it. I've been through some shit, I could take you there if you wanted. I'd rather not go back to a life by which I'm haunted. I'm a new breed, a young king in old jeans. Find a little solace in smoking out till my eyes bleed. Just sit in silence and anything with my old team. May as well be honest with them, I knew that the end was coming. We're just a bunch of kids dreaming up a magnum opus. One never told us what would happen when the cops had got us, but put much thought in the consequences of violence. I know is that we did just what we had to keep surviving, yeah. I'm thinking clearly, life is but a dream. Lost in a yellow city, trying to find me. Bright lights in the rear view, far as I see. And I ain't pulling over long as I can breathe. Thinking clearly, life is but a dream. Lost in a yellow city, trying to find me. Bright lights in the rear view, far as I see. And I ain't pulling over long as I can breathe. I can breathe, 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 I can breathe. And I ain't pulling over long as I can breathe. I can breathe, I can breathe, I can breathe, I can breathe, I can breathe. And I ain't pulling over long as I can breathe. I know I've been here before, maybe once or twice. Hands clasped, eyes closed, talking to the sky. Got a lot to talk to God about, with no reply, yeah. Maybe I'm a goner man, maybe I am a lot of things, but I never felt better than when I'm holding my daughter's hands. I have never known a pain worse than losing my little man. Do this for my family, now I'ma do the best I can regardless of these obstacles. But keep moving mountaintops, this mic is my prerogative. All I can do is let it off, long as there's a beat in my chest, you know I'ma let it rock. Pray we never have to slang another chip or ready rock. Talk is cheap, especially when the money's gone. Song is for the people who can barely keep the power on. Get up every morning to show the world what they made of. Together we can weather the storm, just keep it up, yo. I'm thinking clearly, life is but a dream. Lost in the yellow city, trying to find me. Bright lights in the rear view, far as I see. And I ain't pulling over long as I can breathe. I'm thinking clearly, life is but a dream. Lost in the yellow city, trying to find me. Bright lights in the rear view, far as I see. And I ain't pulling over long as I can breathe. I can breathe, 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 I can breathe. And I ain't pulling over long as I can. I can breathe, 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 I can breathe. And I ain't pulling over long as I can breathe. Y'all are too kind. Woo. I let this song play out because it gives me a second to breathe, just like it implies. You can cut it whenever you want, baby. Hey, Halloween! I love you. I hope by the end of this, you love me too. I had this big plan of saying all this cool shit and being all emotional and cool about everything. I dropped the ball, But I will say, before I get into this next song, that it's new, and I'm terrible at it. Okay? So if you see me look shocked, see me move around kind of awkward, get a little weird, it's because I'm screwing up. But without any more ado, as I love to do, let's get into it.
If you talk all the time, you'll never hear what anybody else has to say.
We doing good?
And therefore, all you'll have to talk about is...
Fuck yeah, we're doing good.
And just as you have to stop talking to hear what others have to say, you have to stop thinking to find out what life is about.
Looking at this paper in my hand, catching feelings, thinking about being younger and meeting all of my demons. With God in the light of the dark, we find inspiration. It's a world spiraled out of control that we navigated, hands clasped through the sky. I'm still vacant, core hit send me a sign. Still waiting, hit this shit with the vengeance so you would know that I'm in it. Some people talk to God, man, I just hear the music like, here's a beat to put everything that you feeling. Just put it all down in these lines and make sure you mean it. My man's told me death was only a new beginning. Before he closed his eyes and flew away through the ceiling. My girl told me, you'd be anything that I wanted. She said, just as long as I listen, always be honest. They will have the world in our hands and make the right choices. Who's to say in the end this is all that we're here for? This is legacy shit, building a legend. I know these words of power, I built them all to be weapons. When say we started right from the bottom, I really meant it. Everybody's got a chip on their shoulder, mine are no different. Everybody's got a story to tell, you just gotta listen. Go ride till these wheels fall off, I made the decision. Take what we want from this world, I made the decision. It's better we act now than when we're dead or in prison, right? Devil's at my door again, and he's been waiting to come in. I've heard the sound about 1,000,000 times before. Inside the box while they build walls, and I keep pushing to the limits to show them all who we are. As it all falls down around me, man, I can help but smile. It took a while, but they finally see it like I do. The smoke wash over the city out of despair. The lights and the screens and the needs and the biles are nothing you compare them to overcoming our issues. Set fire to these streets till they miss you. Put your life on the line if you have to. We say precedence here spitting these messages, so put your motherfucking money where your mouth is. You ain't got a single penny to waste on your entertainment, but you can come and get these 2 cents, kid. They say the grass is only greener from a distance, and the wind speaks to you if you listen, but the lips never speak what the heart keeps hitting, right? The devil's at my door again, and he's been waiting to come in. I've heard the sound about 1,000,000 times before, and maybe this one's mine. The devil's at my door again, and he's been waiting to come in. I've heard the sound about 1,000,000 times before, and maybe this one's mine. You're too kind. You're too kind. What's next, baby? I'm taking a second to have a breath. As you can tell by the sweat and what I imagine is a really gross-looking shirt by now, that this takes some gas out of me. And maybe you don't need to know this, but a couple months ago, I crashed a motorcycle going super fast. Smashed my collarbone, broke this shoulder. I was asleep for like 5-6 minutes, and no, dirt biking. Yeah, I wish I would have been drunk. It might have hurt a little less. But in saying, I received a fairly gnarly concussion. So at some points, ever since, I feel like I forget a little stuff, or it gets a little harder to do this, but I'm gonna do my best for you, like the promise is made. But if I start acting funny, please don't blame me, blame dirt biking. And this next song is one of my favorites, if I don't mess up. Yo, I'm going white knuckle in the front seat, put the pedal down about 6 feet. The sunset on that highway, leave it all behind in my driveway. Live so fast that I can't breathe. Tomorrow wasn't ever promised to me. It's better days, better come soon. Don't bother speaking if it ain't true. You wish for hatred, it comes to you. Take my hits and I push through. And I put my life in these lines for you so you can feel what I've been through. Maybe then you get some understanding. Me then you get set us in hands like he never mattered, yeah. My bad.
As our water turns to dust, will we be safe for tomorrow? Watch it burn, it's up to us. We can't wait for tomorrow. We can't wait for tomorrow. We can't wait for tomorrow. As our water turns to dust, will we be safe for tomorrow? Watch it burn.
One nation under God, never forget what we here for. Yo, we young kings, no holds barred. You just don't know until you learn more. These street lights make a way for me, and that trail ends in my front door. Give a fuck that you got money between me and you. I'd rather be poor. See the evil as it does to you. Hear the devil as he speaks through. That shit they talking speaks volume. Turn the volume up in my headphones. Filter out all this nonsense. See, I don't do this thing for the money. I guess that's the difference between you and me. Two souls who could never be here. Never be here. Never be here.
Will we be safe for tomorrow? Watch it burn, it's up to us.
Yo!
We be safe for tomorrow. We can't wait for tomorrow. As our water turns to dust, we be safe for tomorrow. Watch it burn, it's up to us. We can't wait for tomorrow. We can't wait for tomorrow. We can't wait for tomorrow.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It's now in the clouds that are ever so dark and always so present, right? We decided at one point that we needed to do something happy, and all these songs can't be about what life was. Sometimes you make a song about what you wanted it to be. And sometimes stuff gets dark, and sometimes we forget that there's light behind all of it. So that's what I had to do one day in a bout of my own depression, is I decided to focus on the good for once in my life and make something that would last forever, and it would speak just to what it's like to be happy, to be in the Arctic, to be a child and be free, which is what we do so best, isn't it? Just like that, I'd like to make some noise for ourselves tonight, because if I got this right, it speaks to all of us, and that includes you. Lay back on a summer day, thinking how long I've been sitting here drinking. Maybe I should go and change my ways. There's gotta be more to life in this, but I'd rather spend it all today. Yeah. Lord knows I got time to waste. So lay back on a summer day, thinking how long I've been sitting here drinking. Let's take them back in the day. We were just a bunch of kids trying to stay out of the way. Gone when the sun's up, home when it goes away. Things were so simple then, weren't they? Gone to the store for a pack of Pokemon cards. Open up and hope to God I got a Charizard. Every one of my friends will be yelling like, oh my God. Take this shit to school in the morning and show it off like. Do you remember biking home from school in the rain? And how it felt when the water hit you in the face? Would you believe me if I told you that it's still the same? I never mind waiting for a weather change. The summer days never seem to end anyway. Remember when you fought somebody and were friends the next day? Well, I do, and we old, so it's over. It's just the memories I like to hold on to. Lay back on a summer day, thinking how long I've been sitting here drinking. Maybe I should go and change my ways. Gotta be more to life in this world. I'd rather spend it all today. Lord knows I got time to waste. So lay back on a summer day, thinking how long I've been sitting here. If I could turn back time, I'd do it the same. Everybody's looking for change, but not me. The world's so cold, why not let it be the best memories I have of hanging out with my buddies, building bikes out of parts from the local dump yard. Summer nights up late, just looking at stars. Campfire stories, pretending not to be scared. If nothing is who we are, then I would rather be dead. And it all seemed easy, like living life was a breeze. Nothing worthwhile ever came easily. You may as well take your time, cause we all gon' see. And the day's gon' end and we all gon' bleed. See, I ain't saying to forget it, maybe just let it be. The past be the past, let the future roll free. Remember there was a time you knew you could be anybody. No matter the obstacle, you knew that you could overcome it, yeah.
Oh my God. What do you think? That's something to be happy about, right? We all got that, right? I'm not entirely sure how long it's been or how much longer they're letting me go, but I think we're just gonna keep on trucking. Yeah? Let's roll. Up next, we got a song called October. This one comes from a darker spot, and I figured the precursor to it was perfect. But it's another sad story about me. Sorry. Let's run it.
The Flair did it different.
Cause I can't keep lying in my room. I got all these problems I run from. And we just keep drugging and drinking. I'll do anything to get away from this feeling. There's a ghost in the mirror, how do you get there? I've been so off on my shit lately, I can't care. Getting lost in this money that I don't have. And we just acting up like it's okay. I keep taking pills like I'm floating, but now I just wanna live like I'm okay. Got no words left for the feeling. Watching smoke rise up to the ceiling. Lost too many friends over nothing. Lost too many friends to these substances. All this drinking and drug shit got me down. I don't give a fuck that I'm broken now. Rather be at home than in my hotel now. I've been doing fine in my own hell. I've been doing fine in my own hell. If you see me, just wish me well. The night's short is the life that we're living. One more drink and I'll probably stop breathing. Same people put me in a case and free him. Am I still the same or have I changed like they saying? I could take the blame for your problems if it saves me. 10 toes down but the grave's still calling. Shit shirts straight from when the wave first started. Wish I knew then this ain't what I wanted. So much light just wasted. Still up late, just wasted now. So much light just wasted. I'm still up late, just wasted now. So much light just wasted. I'm still up late, just wasted now. So much light just wasted. I'm still up late, just wasted now. Cause I can't keep lying in my room. I got all these problems I run from. And we just keep drugging and drinking. I'll do anything to get away from this feeling. They say they only love you when you way up there. The snakes in the grass and they all right here. Been praying for a change, but that shit ain't real. Rest in peace to my homies, I can feel you there with me. I can feel you there with me. Cause I can't keep lying in my room. I got all these problems I run from. And we just keep drugging and drinking? I'll do anything to get away from this feeling. Colors of the sky keep changing. Picture me rolling in the same old shit. I've been stuck on the bottom with my best friends, feeling alright for the moment, but your voice still plays in the back of my head like a seashell in the ocean. I'm a castaway and I'm floating. Holy Ghost on the horizon's been calling and calling and calling my name. It's been calling and calling and calling my name. It's been calling and calling and calling my name. It's been calling and calling and calling my name.
I need a water break. 1 second. So you like what we're doing so far? Thank you. You know, we've been a lot of different places doing a lot of different shows, but nothing makes me as nervous as coming home. Perhaps this is not technically home or where the house I grew up in is, but we're all from this great north that we're so lucky to be part of. And because of that, there's something that connects every one of us together. And I go south, I go somewhere else, and you know, it's not like it bugs me too much. But when I come home, I get nervous as hell. Every single time. And that's not out of being afraid. It's because I'm proud to be here. And I'm happy to be able to show this with you. I love it, you guys. I've loved it forever, and I always will. Same as I love you. This is another new track, yet to be released. Super hard to perform. Feeling like I might drop the ball a bit, but I'm gonna give it to you. Let's run it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man, I've been trying to make it. I feel real alone and count my blessings before I blow them all. But thought I'd make it home again. But I've been wrong about a lot of things. I was a ghetto kid, now I'm ghetto grown. And I've been down so long, the story's getting old. Never thought I'd make it home again. But I've been wrong about a lot of things. In the darkest hours of the coldest nights, the longest days of my fucking life, I always found a light, cause I've been there. Spent too long trying to compare this life I got to some normal shit you only ever see on a TV set. You ever wonder what it's like in a poor kid's head? Well, never thought about a word I said until someone told me I was helping kids. Now most days I can barely lift a pen, cause I'm scared as hell I'm gonna hurt someone with it. I don't even know who the fuck I am and shit. Y'all still look to me for this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hard to sleep at night, got shit running through my mind. I've been thinking over time about my people left behind. Could do it one more time, I'd change it all for you to smile. Maybe you see the light. I've been battling demons that don't have a face, running my whole life but staying in place. Never wanted it all, I just needed a taste. Don't pray to God cause I don't got the patience. Take me with you, died away, self-medicating in my housing basement. Medicating in my housing basement. Wasting time trying to fight this anger. No fear, no pity, no fear, no reaper. No reap the reaper, we'll speak as equals. On the gravel roads where the river meets you. Poster child for a broken people. Supposed to lose but I chose not to. Took a while but I come back to prove to everyone what a young king can do. Giving half a chance and not a thing to lose. Got shit running through my mind about my people left behind. Do it one more time, I change it all for you to smile. Yo, yo. I wanna wash my hands of this anxiety. This attitude's got me feeling things like nobody's real in this snake pit. Lot of fake people doing fake shit. Crown men keep the ring. I'm older now, the head fits different. That real talking starts to spit different. Don't bother speaking if they won't listen. The scar I got start to mean something. My dues are paid, kidding in some. Still working harder than I ever had. Trying to be the teacher that we never had. But who am I to try and change things? It's another asshole with opinions. I'm just another asshole trying to change things here. And maybe we could if you gave me the chance. Walk up the storm, just never look back. Take on the life in the bed in the south. Stack up pages and tries and trunk. On the end of the sunset like nobody does. Yeah, we got a lot of love, but we down on our luck. Bound on the legs in the back of the truck, yeah. Just don't ever let them tell you about to drop. Don't ever tell them till you about to drop. Most of your friends are waiting for the flop, but some would love to see you at the top. They're the ones you need to hold on to. There's the ones who wanna roll with you. Ride together, there's a day's through. Ain't shit to lose, but there's a lot to prove, yeah. So stick and move, ain't shit to lose, but there's a lot to prove, yeah. So stick and move, there ain't shit to lose, but there's a lot to prove, yeah.
It's hard to sleep at night now. What's the time? Good? All right. I got a couple more for you if I got time to run them up. Where we at with the clock? We good? One more? Let me pick this carefully.
I'm too lost, but you know, one day I'ma see you on the other side. I'm too lost to go home tonight. I'm too lost, but you know, one day I'ma see you on the other side. Yeah, I'm too lost, yeah, to go home tonight. Felt dead for such a long time, more I think about it, less I know why. They say time flies when you stay high, so I guess there's a reason for these red eyes. Raised good, but on the wrong side. Lord knows that I've tried. Rise above it, but I can't climb. Up the devil's nest in these dark skies. Home tries to throw it all away. Time still flies and I still break. The time I try to press rewind, record skips to the last time. Saw you facing that doorway, waving goodbye on your last day. Never thought a second it could be this. Lose you to some bullshit. Said something to change things. If I only knew what that night brings. The dumb bet I could have been there. There ain't no heaven for my life here. We fight for everything, no surrendering. Hold me back and I come through swinging. I bow down to no man. It's wartime and I'm all in. I'm too lost, but you know, one day I'ma see you on the other side. I'm too lost to go home tonight. I'm too lost, but you know, one day I'ma see you on the other side. I'm too lost to go home tonight. I've been crawling through the garbage, trying hard to rise above it. Hold me back before I started. No more running, no more hiding. Sick of dying and mothers crying. Sons are dying and mindless violence. Hope in nothing, legs and sirens. Light a joint, I pray for silence. Break the mold, kill the maker. I only pray to my creator. Tomorrow isn't promised to me. That's lying, I see through it. I'm the kid that you call the nuisance. Who'd have thought that I fucking do it? Acting hard and I see through it. That boy's a killer, don't push me to it. I'm too lost, but you know, one day I wanna see you on the other side. I'm too lost to go home tonight. I'm too lost, but you know, one day I wanna see you on the other side. I'm too lost to go home tonight. So I choose careful who speaks. I ain't got no time to speak lightly. Every word I say, true story. So let my enemies speak for me. The young kings making crack music. You slide by and that cool to it. We stay right, no recline. Shit gets real when it's hard times. In the dust bowl, smoking wind chimes. You ever had money but be out of town? I've been there, no peace sounds. Fuck them all just one last time, and I die happy with a big smile. You can feel the future like it's not now. So alien to let my heart fly. Give me father, I'm a nice guy. Just see the devil when I close my eyes. So I built a castle out of all your lies.
Thank you, Calloway. At this time, I'd like to call my beautiful wife out to stage and take a bow with me, because that's all we got. Thank you for having us. It's been amazing. But without further ado,